Hey there, it's Beth Fauché from Inspiring Young Learners, and I wanted to share with you this really quick video on a really fun lesson you can do to help support your ELL students work on using cause and effect. And I'm going to walk you through how to do it with these 3 slides that I'm sharing with you. And what I love about this is we're going to be using a short video from YouTube that has no language. So we're going to remove the language barrier that a lot of our ELLs struggle with, and we're going to help use that to their advantage by taking away the language and then helping them think, process, and respond in English. So let me show you how to do this. What you're going to want to do is start with the build background, and you want to insert the video. We're going to be using Pixar short films. If you haven't used those before on YouTube, I highly recommend you take a night and watch a ton of them. There's some really incredible and powerful stories in these 4 to 5 minute videos that are great to use with your students. So to do that, we just go here to insert, and then we're going to go down to video, and you can type directly searching from YouTube from your Google Slides. So I already typed it in. I'm going to do this for the Birds Pixar Shorts films. It's a really funny, cute little story, and it's only about 3 or 4 minutes. And so it inserts it right into your Google Slides, and I'm going to move that into the square. So now my students have this available to watch. Maybe they're going to do these lessons independently, but I recommend, especially if you're working with level 1 or 2 ELL students, to do this together the first few times before you have them do any of these activities independently. So if you're doing this together, maybe through a screen share or a Zoom meeting, you can start the video, you can play it, and I would stop it at different times and have them respond to these things. What do they see going on? What do they think about what's going on? It's a funny story of all these birds on a telephone wire, and then this big silly bird comes and weighs everybody down. And so there's just a lot of humor in it to help kids engage with you in a funny way. And then they're going to write a question they wonder about. So maybe this is where they can make a prediction if you're able to pause it before the end of the video. So you want to just have them kind of working with this video as you're watching it together. And maybe this is an opportunity for you to model. What does that look like? How do they think out loud? So after they fill this in, you're then going to move on to the modeling the content, and you're going to talk about cause and effect. And so pull things out from this video. There's a ton of things. This bird's too heavy, and so what happens? The telephone wire drops down and all the other little birds fall into the middle. And there's a ton of different cause and effects that you can find from this short little story. So maybe going back and rewatching it afterwards then, so they can be looking for those words, the cause and then the effect that happens. So here's where you do your teaching time and really hitting on the points of cause and effect. What does it mean using the short little video? And then you can have them work on this independently and see if they're able to create the causes towards this one effect. So what you can do is type in an effect here, whatever you want, and you want to make it something generic enough that they can create 3 causes for that, or something that's relatable to them. So I wouldn't pick something from the movie, but maybe something like I was late for school. And so what could be one of the causes? I overslept, or my bus didn't pick me up, or I missed the bus, or my mom's car wouldn't start. So make something that is relatable. If you're, again, working with level 1 and 2s, you might need to give them an example for one of the causes, or give them a sentence starter. Remember, it's that balance of pushing them to independence, but also giving them support at the same time. So that's a quick little activity you can do with your students through online learning to engage them and to help them understand better the concept of cause and effect. And I highly recommend searching in YouTube the Pixar short films and seeing the variety that there are out there, because I have a feeling you'll be able to use a lot of them in lessons with your students to come. Thanks so much for your time, and have a great day.